purple and purple.
One line. Belts, everybody look down. Make some room. All right. Good to see everyone today. A couple of real quick announcements. Like I said last week, none of them are new, but just as reminders. This Friday, next Friday, is going to be our belt test for this month. So a couple of things. If you are thinking, hoping, wanting, planning to test this month, make sure you are here as much as possible, especially next week, because you have to be here for the pre-test if you want to test on Friday. So we usually do the pre-test on Thursday. So we'll do it the day before the test, and if you ace the pre-test, you will have no problem on the real test on Friday. So obviously we just tested it maybe a little while, but that's okay. Nice job. Let's spread out. As soon as I look at you and I give you this motion, whoa, your foot goes up to your hip. Okay? And these stretches are to benefit you. I promise you, the better you stretch, the better it's going to make every part of your martial arts better. Okay? But you have to do it. We're not doing these just to waste time. Okay? We're doing these to benefit you. It's going to benefit your kicks, your punches, and like I said, we're getting into fall and into winter time. The colder it gets, the tighter your muscles get. You're going to come in here and you're going to be all bundled up. It's going to be cold outside. And the last thing you want is to go and throw a kick and pull a muscle or something like that because you're not warmed up. So that's why we call them warm-ups. We're warming our muscles up so that way we can kick hard, punch hard, block hard, and we don't get hurt. We don't hurt ourselves. Okay? Find them for a partner. Go. Pick somebody and then I may end up swapping. The reason why we have an upper belt, meaning a gold belt or an orange belt, with a lower belt, okay? There are lots of benefits to this. The first one being, if you are the lower belt, you should be watching the upper belt and watch how they do their technique. Even though they may not be that much more advanced than you, maybe some of them, the difference between an orange belt and a white belt is pretty substantial. Okay, and they've taken a couple of belt tests, so watch and learn. Okay, and maybe imitate. Do it how they're doing it. Okay, they must be doing something right if they got the gold belt or the orange belt. Okay, now on the other side of that, if you were a gold belt or an orange belt, you must lead by example. This is an opportunity for you to be a leader and be an example for the white belt across from you to look towards, to watch your technique, because you do know what you're doing, or else you wouldn't have that belt around your waist. Okay? Now, let's do this. The lower belt, those kind of things that we really want to focus on with the bags. There's only really two things in martial arts where you're allowed to really cut loose and throw things 100%. One of them is board breaking, the other is bag work. Even when we're sparring, we get to orange belt, we start sparring each other, we still don't throw things 100% because we don't want to hurt our partners. Okay? When we're doing self-defense and one-steps and knife defense and things like that, we still don't go 100% because we don't want to hurt our partners. Okay? But we have bags. These bags are going to protect your partner, and they're going to protect you, your hands and your feet. So hit it hard. Take advantage of using these things, because we don't use them that often, and hit them hard. Now the key to this is we got to maintain good technique. If we don't have good technique, then it doesn't matter how hard you hit it. Put our left foot in front into a 4 balance. And we're going to back into the bag a little bit. So I want you kind of close to the bag. Close. All right. So we got our hands up. All right, ready? Back kick. Now, if you're holding, make sure you're holding strong. Be strong. That bag is there to protect you. If that bag moves or slides, or if it's not there, you may get kicked, and we don't want that. So make sure we hold that bag strong. If you are kicking, we're doing back kicks, so we want to make sure we hit with the heel. Pull the toes back, hit with that heel, and we're going to look where we're going. So since we're going to throw our right leg kick first, we're going to look over our right shoulder. So ready? Hands up, back kick. 1. 2. 3. Mary, get a little closer. 4. 5. 6. 8. 9. Ready? Left leg back kick. 1. Knee up high. Make sure we hold that knee high. 2. Good. Snap that kick. 2. Yeah, boy, hands up. 3. Good. Point your toes. I heard your toes hit. 4. 5. 6. 7. You're going. 8. Switch feet. Now, quick question. When we're throwing front snap kick, what kind of stance should we be in? 4 balance. Listen, I see a lot of people that are starting in good 4 balance. We're starting there, but as we're kicking, things are starting to shift and move around. Let's make sure after every kick, we're stepping down right into that 4 balance that we started with. Okay, so everything is front kick, back to 4 balance. Front kick, back to 4 balance. So ready? Hands up. Our shoulder is in line with the back. So we got to stay in a straight line. Right there. Defensive spin kick. Ready? 1. 2. Yes. 3. After you hit it. 10. All right. 1. 2. 3. But we're going to take a little step away from the bag now. We're going to put some distance between you and the bag for step behind side kick. Okay? Now, everybody listen. If you are holding the bag, for this kick specifically, you have to hold very strong. This is a very powerful kick, and if they kick hard, you may go flying. We don't want that. So, okay? Now, I'm not laughing. I'm being serious. Brace yourself. Okay? I competed at Grandmaster Park's tournament a couple of weeks ago, and we did a board breaking contest, and I won with 8 boards with this kick. I did a gold belt kick and broke 8 boards and won. This is a very, very strong kick. Probably the strongest one you're gonna learn. Okay, if you wanna hit something really hard, this is the kick to do it with. So that being said, if you're the one on the receiving end of that bag, you gotta be strong. Get into a good fore balance, put your weight forward, be like a statue. You're just cemented into the ground. So ready, left foot in front fighting stance. Hold that bag. Step behind side kick. Again, hitting with the heel. Look where you're going. 1. 2. 3. 7. 8. 10. Switch feet. Okay, here we go. Bag holders, still straight on. Straight on. 1. 2. Back. 3. Your shoulder even with the bag. I promise you, your kick will be a lot better technique if that shoulder is even with the bag. Second thing, turn before you kick. Turn, then kick. Girl, 5 foot down. Drop the bag. 5 foot down. Okay? Turn before you kick. Turn, then kick. If you turn as you're kicking, you're going to hit with the incorrect part of your foot. So make sure you get all the way around, then throw your kick. Here we go. Hands up. Offensive spin kick. Ready? 1. 2. 6. A little more turn. Actually, start hitting with the bag. 7. Good, Maya. A little more turn. Strong kick. 8. 9.